Ever wonder how Damian Priest, one of WWE's top superstars, climbed to the top of the wrestling mountain? Well, you're at the right place because we're about to dive into his journey from his time in the independent circuit to being WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Whether you're one of his biggest fans or on the fence, you've got to admire the grit this guy has shown. I'm all in on his journey to becoming one of WWE's top stars. Before we get into the rise of Priest's career, if you find yourself enjoying this video, please consider leaving a like. It will go a long way in helping me create future wrestling content. And please let me know in the comments below how you feel about Damian Priest's current title reign. Alright, let's get into the world of Punishment Martinez, better known as Damian Priest. Luis Martinez's passion for wrestling led him to pursue a career that began back in 2005. His early days were marked by rigorous training and numerous matches across various independent promotions. Now I won't get too crazy into it, but I feel it's necessary we touch base on his time at Monster Factory Pro Wrestling. This is where Damian honed his craft under the ring name Punishment Martinez. He won multiple championships here, including the MFPW heavyweight title, the promotion's top championship, showing his growth in the ring and setting his stage for bigger opportunities to come. In 2015, Punishment Martinez debuted in Ring of Honor. Over the next few years, Martinez toned his wrestling style with a unique blend of agility and raw power, leading to memorable feuds with other stars including Jay White and Will Ospreay. In 2017, Martinez went on to participate in the two-day Ring of Honor New Japan Pro Wrestling Honor Rising event in Japan, showcasing his dominance even across seas. He faced Hiroki Goto for the Never Openweight Championship, and although he did not win, he proved he can compete with the top wrestlers anywhere in the world. He returned to Ring of Honor under the name Damian Martinez, capturing the Ring of Honor World Television Championship in 2018. This was his first title win with the promotion, setting him up as one of Ring of Honor's top stars. Punishment Martinez made his NXT debut on December 5, 2018 against Matt Riddle. Despite Riddle taking the win here, the potential he brought to the ring was undoubtedly there. By June 19, 2019, he was rebranded under the name Damian Priest. His time in NXT was nothing short of dominating, getting into feuds with notable wrestlers such as Keith Lee, Johnny Gargano, and Finn Balor. We're about to get into some of these feuds, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. If I get 50 likes on this video, I will do a similar video about Rhea Ripley. In 2020, Damian Priest would enter a short feud with Finn Balor, all leading to a match at the June 7th NXT TakeOver in your house. Priest would ultimately lose to Balor, but his performance in his match was highly praised by Paul Levesque, aka my guy Triple H. This would lead to an opportunity for Priest to participate in the NXT North American Championship ladder match at the August 22nd NXT TakeOver XXX. Priest won this match, marking his first title reign with WWE. Later at that year's Halloween Havoc, Priest would lose his title to Johnny Gargano, stopping his reign at just 65 days. Priest's NXT journey was marked with highs and lows, and no matter the situation, his determination on making it to the top was never wavered. His NXT days were filled with unforgettable moments and career-defining matches, all showcasing his undeniable talent and determined spirit. Each challenge was a stepping stone, all leading to his main roster call-up. Priest would burst onto the main roster at the Royal Rumble on January 14, 2021. Entering at number 14, he would go to eliminate top stars like John Morrison, The Miz, Elias, and Kane. Although Bobby Lashley would eliminate him, Priest's performance was nothing short of spectacular. Fast forward to WrestleMania 37, where Damian teamed up with Puerto Rican pop icon Bad Bunny to beat The Miz and John Morrison, showing just how highly WWE thought of Priest and his in-ring skills, putting their trust in him to work with the celebrity. Later at that year's SummerSlam, Priest would win the United States Championship against Sheamus, marking his second title with WWE. Priest had a very successful title run, defending against stars like Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, Shelton Benjamin, and AJ Styles. His 191-day title reign would come to an end against Finn Balor on an episode of Raw on February 28, 2022. This felt like a full circle moment if we remember his time in NXT where Damian couldn't beat Balor, and now Balor defeats Priest on the main roster for the title. This would spark a heel turn from Priest, attacking Balor after the match. At WrestleMania 38, Damian Priest would solidify his heel turn by aligning himself with Edge, helping him secure a victory against AJ Styles. Soon after on Raw, they ushered in the era of the Judgment Day. Priest and Edge embraced a darker persona, with Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor joining the faction shortly after, enhancing their menacing presence in WWE. The three would turn on Edge, solidifying their force without him. The faction started dominating the roster, with Dominic Mysterio eventually making his way in. This is where Priest began to show his star power and would start his rise to becoming one of WWE's top stars. At Backlash, he would be put in a match again with Bad Bunny, this time against the Puerto Rican pop star. This match solidified Damian's status in WWE as a trusted main event level performer, boosting Priest's rise with the company, going on to win the Money in the Bank later that year, as well as becoming a two-time undisputed WWE Tag Champion with Finn Balor. Their dominance as the tag team champions would be tested as they would go on to defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, the Street Profits, and more. Their 173-day title reign came to an end at WrestleMania 40, where their undisputed belts were separated between Raw and SmackDown after a fatal 4-way ladder match loss. Now, if I can get off topic for a bit, up till this point we all thought the Money in the Bank contract Priest has been holding on to has been a waste of opportunity. With multiple failed cash-in attempts on the then champion Seth Rollins. Well, on night 2 of WrestleMania 40, Priest successfully cashed in on Drew McIntyre, starting his reign as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Let's keep in mind, Seth Rollins spent the last year up till WrestleMania building this new title as the top title, going to show just how much faith WWE has in Damian Priest to continue this new title's legacy. Let's not sleep on Damian Priest's in-ring skill. He is as agile as a cruiserweight but has all the power of a heavyweight. Think Undertaker in the early 2000s, and please, I'm talking solely on wrestling style. With moves in his arsenal like the Broken Arrow or the South of Heaven Chokeslam, showcasing not only his strength, but his in-ring precision and timing as well. Let's not forget about his mic skills, the way he's able to read the fans and lead his promos, connecting with the fans as a babyface or a heel. You can put Priest in the ring with just about anybody and he'll be able to work the match in a way where he's putting both himself and his challenger over. His wrestling style has influenced other big wrestlers to not just be the big guy with the powerhouse moves, but the big guy that can still showcase athletic abilities. As we look ahead, the question on everyone's mind is, how will Damian Priest continue to shape his legacy? Will his reign as World Heavyweight Champion usher a new era of dominance? With Damian Priest's reign as the World Heavyweight Champion, the buzz around his potential to become a dominant force in WWE is growing. With Seth Rollins sidelined by injuries, many see Priest as a heir apparent, stepping up to fill big shoes. But the road ahead is challenging. While Rollins often seemed as an inevitable victor against most of Raw's roster, Priest's path is less certain. However, Priest's championship run is still in the early stages, and establishing him as a credible champion is crucial. This means securing significant victories over top stars, which would not only solidify his reign, but also shape his legacy. The ongoing internal issue with Judgment Day add a layer of complexity. Their support could be pivotal, but the faction split might also lead to his downfall. With tensions between Balor and Priest rising, a high-stakes bout between the two could be on the horizons. Something I love about WWE is their long-term storytelling, and a rivalry between these two stars is something that has been looming over us the last several years. Meanwhile, other top stars like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre embroiled in their own rivalry. Gunther emerges as a challenger to Priest's title. The Ring General's recent King of the Ring victory grants him a title opportunity at SummerSlam. The future holds uncertainty and excitement for Damian Priest. Will Judgment Day reinforce his championship reign, or will internal strife lead to a dramatic clash? WWE's creative direction in the coming months will be crucial in either bolstering Priest's status as top-tier champion or setting the stage for new rivalries and possibly even a title loss. If you're still with me, I want to thank you for the time. If you're enjoying my content, please consider leaving a like. Who do you want to see Priest face in the future? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Could Liv Morgan be the future of the WWE's women division? Like and comment below and let me know what you think. Let's talk about it.